Guys, what's up? It's Jackson here. Today I am going to be telling you guys the history of Animaniacs. So let's get started. So, as you all know, Steven Spielberg is the famous creator of Animaniacs, who's also famous for creating stuff like Buster Bunny, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, This Guy I Don't Know, and Elmira from Pinky Elmira and the Brain. Also from a show I don't know. Now, Steven Spielberg decided to create a new show in which he joined the Warner Bros. Team. Steven Spielberg is also famous for is also not that much famous, but he did make that movie. If you don't know what the movie is, it's just basically just Jurassic World from 2015. And Steven Spielberg thought of a new concept called Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures. He thought of something out of the episode that was never released into the public, which I don't know the name of. And he came up with 4 characters instead of 3, like you would mostly see in the regular cartoon. He designed these 4 characters, which didn't have more of a Mickey Mouse design. And they more had a traditional angular stylized design of Mickey Mouse, similar to the Mickey Mouse cartoon called The Simple Things, which was the last regular Mickey cartoon, and they had different names. This one was named Yacky. This one was named Smacky. This one was named Wacky. And this one was just Dot. Above that, Steven Spielberg was designing a place where the Animaniacs could live, in which Warner Brothers he was working at. After noticing the studio water tower one day, he decided that the Warner Bros. Logo could not have the ribbon around it and have a door, and the Warner Brothers and the Warner sister Dot could live in the studio tower, in which the characters combined into 3 instead of 4. Yacky turned into Yakko. Wacky and Smacky were combined into Wacko, and Dot remained. Only this time she lost her shirt and her bow tie turned into a flower. After many years until 1998, they canceled the series where they began to design something for a feature film. Also, a quick note, they put a Yakko balloon on the Warner Tower one day, the actual Warner Tower in real life. Many people Disney thought it was Mickey Mouse. And Steven Spielberg said it was an Animaniacs character, so they started to put whiskers on Yakko and Wacko to make it more so it doesn't look similar to Mickey Mouse. And then, after many years, they made a feature film, which is The Path to Norway, which turned out to be Wacko's Wish. Wacko's Wish was a successful film, and it came out onto the big screen. There were many other movies that were designed, but none came off to the big screen. However, they did appear in one short called I'm Mad, in which it was owned by something else. The most noticeable and cutest moments in the world is Dot when she gets out a hostage and the knights think she's too cute because she was just acting like she was cute. Now on to the reboot. So this image here, it shows the original one. And then And then in 2020, they were coming up with a concept for modern-looking characters, which looked familiar to many people that it's Animaniacs. And Animaniacs came out on Hulu, featuring only 13 episodes in one season. They were planning on making season 2 in the last episode, but I don't know if they're going to make a season 2 because I haven't watched the rest of the reboot yet. I've only seen all 13 episodes. So then Animaniacs came out November 2020, and people started to make their own memes of Animaniacs 2020 theme song. And people also started to make their own remixes because they got so excited because they were excited about a show that they've never even seen before, which is so old that you couldn't think possibly of how old it is. And then they started to make some trailers. They made a trailer, and then they also said they were bringing out Pinky and the Brain, which Pinky and the Brain is a huge comeback. But Pinky and the Brain could have been spun off into their own show. It could have been spun off into their own show, in which it did back then. So that was the history of Animaniacs. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!